Imagine living on your own land, only to have someone tell you to leave. Sounds like a nightmare, right? That's exactly what happened to me. But what unfolded next? You won't believe it. Stay with me, because this is a story full of shocking twists that will leave you speechless. Before we dive into this unbelievable story, I want to know where you're watching from. What city are you in? Drop your city name in the comments below, and let's see how far this story spreads. And hey, don't forget to hit that subscribe button because you don't want to miss what happens next. It all started when I moved to my ranch. Nestled in the peaceful countryside, it was my dream come true. But little did I know, there were some people like the HOA Karen who had other plans. One morning I was confronted by her, demanding I leave, accusing me of violating neighborhood rules. Rules I'd never even heard of. She came at me with that smug, entitled look on her face, her voice laced with arrogance as she made her demands. She even threatened legal action if I didn't comply, immediately. I stood there, stunned, as she insisted I pack up and go. But I wasn't about to back down. My ranch was my home. I had every right to be there. Just when I thought things couldn't get worse, I received a phone call that changed everything. The next day, 300 Marines surrounded Karen's house. I had no idea what was happening, but something told me this wasn't just a coincidence. I had no idea how my quiet ranch had suddenly become the center of something so massive. As the Marines stood guard, Karen was in a panic. She couldn't understand why they were there. Her world was unraveling. And the twist? Turns out, Karen wasn't just a neighbor with a big ego. She had been involved in something far darker, something that even the military had been watching. And I had unknowingly stepped into the middle of it. She begged me to leave, promising she'd make things right if I just walked away. But I wasn't the one who needed to run. I had already put my foot down. The Marines knew everything. She had made a mistake targeting me, and now the entire neighborhood was at risk of being exposed. It wasn't just my ranch at stake, it was her empire of lies. In the end, Karen's arrogance cost her more than she could ever imagine. The Marines made sure she faced the consequences of her actions. And as for me, I didn't just get to keep my ranch, I got a taste of justice. So, what would you have done in my shoes? Would you have fought back or walked away? If you think this story was wild, imagine what's waiting in my next video. Hit that subscribe button, leave a comment telling me your thoughts, and share the story with your friends. You won't want to miss what happens next. Trust me, it's only